What are you eating, Juanita?
Turkey? I mean, no, tuna. Tuna.
How did you make that tuna, Juanita?
Really, Jackie, it's just tuna, onions, and pickles. This is Zoom night. I did not take the time to put the greens.
No, but you could have thrown mayonnaise in there.
I have mayonnaise
Okay, good.
and mustard.
Mustard. Woo. Okay, good. Mustard on your tuna?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm eating frozen cherries.
Ah,
Yum, I love them.
Oh, nothing like it. It's just like, I'm a cheap date, you know, just throw it in the bowl. I cut up some apples and that's it. And we got Linda on the line. Can we hear you, Linda?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
So I kind of wanted to know, we went through this last week, but I want to really know, and it doesn't have to be in pounds. I just want to know about your dress size or your pant size. We're in April now, we're in the middle, but let's say, because it takes a good 2 weeks to get into nutritional ketosis. So let's just look at May, June, and July. That's 3 months. How much weight do you want, or clothes size do you want to get into by July?
I want to be back in that cute dress of size 6.
That was pretty darn cute.
Yeah. I'm probably a 12 now.
You're at 12?
Yeah.
Okay, and that was a size 6?
Yes.
How much is possible?
I
Well,
did last time.
women, 15 pounds a month. For men, 20 pounds a month, which is average.
But we don't do pounds. So how many sizes?
No, but I mean, well, everything
You're
depends.
saying I could lose 45 pounds in 3 months? And and then average in the muscle weight.
Women can lose from 3 to 4 pounds a week. So do the math.
Whew.
I can't. Bill, help me out. My
12 times 12 is 36 minimum, 48, around 45 pounds.
Yeah. So my math teacher told me that he would pass me as long as I promised to never take the class again. You're on. Yeah, if you're doing it, you're into nutritional ketosis and you are seriously diligent. That doesn't mean you're starving yourself. That doesn't mean that you're on the weekend going to cheat a little bit. That means that you are solid in feeding yourself properly and you're into nutritional ketosis. 3 to 4 pounds of adipose tissue a week for a woman. Hi, Sharon. Got some feedback. Do I need to mute somebody? No. Sharon,
Sorry, I'll mute it.
There you go. Okay, good, thank you. And we got Linda, and we've got, who's 802? Area code 802.
That's me in Vermont. Sharon, hi.
And then we have,
I'm mute.
Woo.
that's you, Sharon Young, right here. Okay, so who do we have over here? God, this is all new to me. So if we look at what's happening with our bodies, especially now, we're going into spring. I just had my refrigerator broke down and I had to have a guy come over and take care of the refrigerator. And I said, are you the guy that usually comes to take care of this refrigerator? He goes, no, the other guy couldn't come because of COVID. And I'm like, oh, so COVID won't find you over here? And I'm like, what? That makes no sense. And he said, yeah, it's just crazy. He said, everybody their jobs have been ruined. Their businesses have been ruined. they don't know what's going to happen.
Yep.
For California, they think they're going to open it up in June, but there's still crazy things happening. So the problem is, however you feel about this, there is a tension in the air. There is a suppression that has taken place with everybody. And it's hard to find your joy, hard to find your excitement, hard to find, what does the future hold? But at this point, we can't control it except control ourselves. And I believe that we need to take control of ourselves, get ourselves healthy, get on the supplements. If you guys are not on regular supplements, get on them. And I mean, get on them seriously twice a day. It's really important because the vibration and the tension that is going around all of us is severe. And eat properly. And it's really about making sure you get enough protein. Protein is so important that when I deal with the vegans and the vegetarians, they have to eat a lot all through the day because they're getting plant protein, but it digests so quickly. So they need to be able to eat a lot of proteins, the tofus, the tempehs, the beans and rice, things like this. And, but for us that are eating the chicken, the fish, the turkey, beef, I don't eat pork. I used to, but it takes 6 hours to digest. And pork's kind of sketchy, but nothing like country pork ribs though. I mean, if you cook them.
Yeah. Yum.
But my point in telling you guys this, and I just want to keep re-emphasizing it, because when you're losing your fat, it's not just about getting into that dress that's size 6. Michelle, what was the dress that you were wearing that we all went bonkers over? What size was that?
Wow. I think that was a size 8. I think that was a size 8.
The bell says so. Okay, so size 8.
And I am so nowhere even close to that now. In fact, I went to the doctor today just to, I haven't been to one in like 3 years, and I don't usually go anyway, but I turned 60 this year, so I'm just getting baselines of things,
Baby.
So anyway, they're going to do some blood work, just, normal stuff. But when I went in, I told them not, I let them weigh me, but I told them, I said, I don't want to know what I weigh, because 3 years ago when I was there, I haven't been there in 3 years, but 3 years ago, I was 217 pounds when I went in there.
Mhm.
And I had blood work done then, and I don't know, they never got the results and never called me back, but I got the results and I could see that it was showing high cholesterol and high sugar. So that was like my wake up call to say, okay, you really need to do something here, because I've never prior to that ever had any bad blood work of any kind.
Mhm.
So that's when I started getting serious about this and started doing the work. And, I don't know what happened. Stop. It's a combination of things: stopping exercising, not taking my supplements regularly, not doing the cran flush, which I never really have done the way you're supposed to, but just a combination of things. But the doctor said to me, because I told her I told the other girl I didn't want to know how much I weighed. And the doctor said, you look different. And it's like, oh, she didn't say good. She just said you look different. And then she said to me, she says, you put on some weight, huh?
Oh, God.
And now here's the thing. And I said, I had put on a lot of weight. I said, then I took a lot off, but you didn't see me during that time. I said, now I have put, a lot of it back on. So I don't know if my pounds are actually more than 217 now. And that's why she said that. Because even though I size wise have spread again, I don't feel like I felt when I was 217. You know
Well,
what I mean?
I see what you're saying. And since she didn't see you when you were down in a size 8, she's seen you from the last time she saw you and she thinks you're heavier.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
that doesn't make me
regardless,
feel very good.
regardless, whatever has happened, happened. I mean, don't you think COVID, this whole thing that's happened with COVID has affected you?
Absolutely.
Has
Yeah.
it affected your business?
Oh, yeah.
Are people
Yeah.
different when they come in?
Some of them are.
They, if
Fortunately, I have some good
mask, can
people.
you tell if people are smiling or?
Yeah.
You know, and most of them are feeling suppressed. That vibration is going to go on you. All of us around. That's why I wanted to do this Tuesday night, you know, us getting together. We
Mhm.
cannot let that happen to us.
Right.
You hit 68. In what's the date today? 13th?
13th,
Okay, what's the math, Bill? On the 26th, how many more days?
12,
13,
12, 13.
13.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so I'm turning 69. So
Woohoo.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm like, what happened? I was just 19.
Yeah.
But I want us to all be together, supporting each other and not being part of that scene, that COVID negative scene. It's, I unfortunately know too much. So it makes me angry.
Mhm.
And what really upsets me is I've seen so many of my friends lose so much. And then the suicide hotline has gone up 8,000%. And the children have been committing suicide and they don't think, you know, they don't know what to think because school hasn't come back yet. And then they're teaching all kinds of garbage when they do. And this is affecting everybody. So we have to gather together and keep ourselves on a positive note. And the big positive note for all of us right now is to make sure whatever we're doing is to make our bodies healthy. Healthy body, healthy mind. You run a business and you don't even know what you're feeling because you're trying to get it all together. And I know you're feeling the vibration of the suppression. What city do you live in?
Me?
Yeah.
Poughkeepsie, New York.
Yeah, New York. Enough said.
There you go.
Yeah.
Enough
there you
said.
go. What can I say about that? Plenty.
Yeah.
So I want us all to start focusing on ourselves. I know we get upset over things. We were just talking about siblings. I have my children's siblings are going after each other right now. And then of course I'm trying to be in the middle and boom, 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 you know, it's like I'm sucker punched, you know. But we have a lot of things. Juanita, you've had some sad things happen to you and some losses, you know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we have to keep moving forward and we have to stay positive. We have to put one foot in front of the other. We're not promised tomorrow, Michelle.
I know.
Whatever happened, you know, fear of the future is anxiety. Depression is regrets of the past. We have to stay in present time. And we have to, when we start to get, when our hearts, our heads start spinning around thinking, like Wendy Kramer said on a phone call, I think it was last month I was on, and she was on the Thurson's call. She said, this whole thing has just put her on the couch wanting to eat comfort food. See, it's because the oral gratification. I want to get something that makes me feel good. I just want to eat something that makes me happy, but it's only for a minute. And then what happens? Then we're miserable because instead of a size 8 dress, we're now in size 14, 13, 14, whatever. We can't do that. Everybody's got to stop like now. we have to start on the right track, taking care of ourselves. We have to lose the fat. For me, I don't have to lose the fat. I've done it and I've stayed there. I'm in phase 2 most of the time. Well, I'm back and forth. But what has happened to me in the last year has been, I've been sick. I've gotten certain things that have happened. I got a cold, went into head, chest, respiratory, and I was coming out of it because I'm a strong person, but I watch my granddaughter now. And when she gets sick and I'm taking care of her, I didn't recover well and I relapsed. And then I relapsed again. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is not right. And I'm trying to figure out, why is this happening to me? Because my immune system is solid like a rock. And then I realized it's emotional as well. If we don't have good, strong, happy, emotional health, bless you, we have, it's healthy body, healthy mind. And what's happening to everybody, either we're going to eat ourselves into oblivion or we're going to get sick, all kinds of things.
Very distinguished.
Wait a minute. Let me go in the other room.
No, just, you're good. Don't worry, Juanita. Oh my God. So,
Touchdown.
so I really want to, okay, Marjorie wants to get, down to a size 6. You want to get, Michelle, you want to get down to a size 8. Sharon,
I
yeah,
can do that in 3 months.
what size are you in right now?
Well, I don't know, but when I measured myself, I think I'm back to my old measurements. And so I was in like a 16 or an 18.
Okay, so in 3 months, we can get you 16. So if you're gonna, and let's just talk pounds for now.
Mhm.
If we're doing, let's say if you really, kick butt and take names, then you can do at least 4 pounds, 3 to 4 pounds a week. So you're looking at a good 12 to 15 pounds a month. So if we can get 30 pounds off in 2 months, then you go for the 3rd month, which would be July, April, May, June, July. Yeah, the end of July, I bet you'd be down to at least 11, 10, 11. Sharon Young,
Yes,
okay, what size clothes do you want to be fitting in by July?
smaller.
Okay, good. So,
I'm in my 40 jeans are very baggy right now.
really, that's great.
I was at 44 jeans when I started on August 1st officially and of 2020. And since then I've lost over 50 pounds.
Awesome.
Fat.
Wow.
That's awesome. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Okay, so yeah, so if you've lost 50, then in the next 3 months, you should be able to take off at least 25 to 30.
That'd be great.
Okay, so that means no more messing around. This is boot camp. And, if you're confused over something, we have plenty of people to answer questions, but get in the Facebook room and just say, hey, what about this? Hey, what about that? I went somewhere today and I told this woman, I have a viral cough. I'm not sick or anything, but there's a thing called cytomegalo, and it's a virus. It's like Epstein-Barr virus. So I got a cold sore and I got it in my chest. It's all gone, but it triggered a cough. And this woman is from Iran, and I speak Farsi sometimes to her. And she just thinks it's hysterical. This white blonde woman is going, Hale Chatori, So she gets a big kick out of it. And so, but it comes in handy on Las Virgenes Road when you're trying to buy strawberries during the summer from the Iranian.
Yeah.
So she said, you need turnips. That's what we do in Iran. when somebody is very sick, it's good medicinal. She said, that's nature's penicillin. And I'm
Mm.
like, turnips? And I haven't eaten turnips in a long time, but God told her to tell me. I believe in messages. I believe there are no accidents. And I've been fighting this stupid cough. And my kids, when you go into Costco, you know, and you're wearing that stupid mask, and I start coughing, it's like an out of control cough. And they're like, Mom, you can't do that in here. Do not be coughing. I said, why? I can't help that. It's like a sneeze, you know?
Yeah.
No, they're going to think you have COVID. I said, let them come and talk to me about it,
Hmm.
which wouldn't be pretty. So anyway, but it's getting better, but it was a horrible, out of control cough, like this, you know? So, but I'm like, what am I gonna do? I ordered some more lysine. I've got some more ambertose. I've got, I'm downing this. I'm taking in more, I'm tripling my Osalin because I need more of the protein. And then she said, you need turnips. That's the medicine we use when people come down with a cold and a chest cold and coughing. I said, done. I'm going to Sprouts when I get home. So
I love turnips, Margie.
I do too.
I know.
she just said steam them and put a little salt on them and eat them all day long. When was the last time you guys had turnips?
I
What do
can't-
turnips look like?
What do turnips look like?
How
Like
do
the
you know
big
what's a
radish about like that?
Yeah,
Oh,
you don't want the real big ones, she said, and you don't want the real little ones. You want the medium one. And they're kind of reddish white. They're from the brassica family, which is broccoli, you know, the cruciferous, great stuff. So the bottom line is, isn't that amazing? I mean, I have a ton of information on how to get myself well, but I can't get rid of the cough. And this woman, I always go, Ashley Donat Hoshashadam. She goes, oh, Missy. And I'm like, I'm sick with this stupid cough. What do I do? How do I know she was going to say in Iran, we do turnips. So she didn't say, oh, well, you need drugs. You need, you know, whatever. She said turnips. So that's my message from God. I got to go eat a bunch of turnips. But all of us need to start eating things that are going to keep our bodies healthy and to lose the fat. The harder to chew, the more you lose. So don't be opposed to getting your cut up vegetables like carrots, celery. Katie Boggs, hi girlfriend. She just popped up. Don't be afraid of getting your cut up vegetables. Even your, you know, if you're good with raw broccoli, but I like the zucchini. Put it in a big Tupperware, put some ice in there with water, put it in the refrigerator, and then in a little Tupperware, have your lemon mayo dip. And just get in there, you know, if you're not real hungry, but you just want something to crunch on, go ahead and do that. Because the harder to chew, the more you lose. The protein is extremely important. So after your fruit in the morning, and I'm so hooked on these frozen cherries, I can't tell you. So after your fruit, go right into your protein veggie meal. Be it the egg muffins, be it the omelet, veggie omelet. You know, I make a big 6 egg omelet. All the veggies. Somebody in the car? Was that Katie? Hi, Katie.
Sorry, can you hear me? I thought I was muted.
No, but that's
Hi, I am in the car. I have to go buy goat yogurt. Just finished rehearsal. Now I got to buy goat yogurt for everybody.
oh great. Okay, just mute yourself and then come
I'll
on.
mute myself now.
Okay, thanks for joining.
Okay.
She looks so
problem.
cute. That's a new picture of her. So eat your veggies, like cut up cucumbers, cut up, you know, the sliced pears, the cut up carrots, the zucchinis. You'll be surprised when you dip it in the lemon mayo, it makes your mouth salivate. So maybe you don't have time, Michelle, to go in and sit down and eat Jackie's chicken salad, but you do have time to go and get some veggie spears and put it in the mayo. There's a cheese that's amazing called Manchenko, and it's at Costco, very expensive for a big couple of pounds, like 18 bucks. But you only use a couple of slices of that, and it's got a very distinct taste. So you can enjoy your it's a sheep cheese. The goat cheese, if you can take slices of turkey, like we talked about this last week, and you put mayo over the sliced turkey and put little bits of veggies inside, like sliced up red bell peppers, cucumbers, real thin, like you think you're making sushi. And then a dill pickle slice, put it in there, sprinkle salt, sprinkle a little cayenne pepper, put a little greens on top. And then you take your turkey slice and fold it up like a taco, turn it to the side, and you wind it. I eat about 4 or 5 of those off the dish. And that really holds you over and you feel good with that. I put the slice of Manchenko cheese in there. So this is time where you guys have to really focus on making your foods healthy, strong, full of the vegetables and protein. Now, after your fruit in the morning, you guys are doing your lattes, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I started doing 3 scoops of the Osaline instead of 2 because I needed to pull up my protein content. And that's one of the things to build your immune system. So that's what I'm doing. I'm really upping all that. If you're doing that and you're hungry right after your latte, what's the main protein and vegetables you guys like to eat right away?
I have to make those frittatas up.
The what?
You know, the frittatas, the egg cups, you know. I mean, that's if I had them ready, and I don't know why in my head it's like this big process, because it's really not that big of a process.
No.
And
Well,
but yeah,
why is it in your head that it's a big process?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes,
I do?
yes, you do.
Okay. I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Oh, wait. Why is it a big process? Because I gotta chop the broccoli, I gotta chop the sun-dried tomatoes, I gotta scramble up the eggs.
What do you mean the sun-dried tomatoes?
So this is one of the things that I usually serve at my store. So it's a broccoli sun-dried tomato frittata, and I make it in muffin pans, in a muffin pan. And yeah, but I mean,
Eggs. So if you mix up the eggs and you're chopping up the tops of broccoli and slicing up some mushrooms, and you've got some asparagus and you just chop up the tip of that, and then you've got some goat cheese, you just crumble that in, and then you're mixing up your eggs, right? So then you pour your eggs on a fry pan, right? You know what I like to use is coconut oil. Gives it a really good taste. And then you let the eggs start to cook into like a pancake. Then you take that and flip it over so it's cooked on the other side. Now you start filling the goat cheese, the veggies, all that stuff in the middle. And you put some salsa in there. I like the green Hatch Valley Farm, whatever it is from Trader Joe's. And then you flip that over and you can scrape the pecorino on top and put a lid on it and turn down the heat. Is that a big deal?
well, it is when you have a lot of things to do in the morning and you have to go open your store. Like that's why if I have the frittatas ready, at least that's something I can just grab and shove in my mouth.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you can do like 6 to 8 eggs. Make an omelet, make several omelets. You can always keep them, put them in the refrigerator, slice it up to where you can have those pieces of omelet whenever you want to eat it, but you've got the cheese melted in there along with the vegetables. Do it the night before, but that'll last you 3 or 4 days. So the frittata, what is that, like a New York word for egg muffin?
I don't know. It's just a word I usually, I mean,
It's a frittata.
you know,
Okay, but
kind of like a quiche, it's a quiche without a crust. I don't know. It's the same thing as the egg cups that,
yeah. Okay, but you don't want the dried tomatoes in there. It doesn't matter, but
No?
well, not really. It doesn't matter, but you want more of the hard to chew veggies. You need to be crunching. We got to get this fat off you, Michelle. Right?
Okay.
I want broccoli, zucchini, asparagus, some goat cheese.
Yeah, can I overeat cheese? I mean, because I feel like that I've been overeating cheese too.
Like what
You
kind
know, no, just it's always goat cheese, but I just
you just
feel
eat it by itself, like the peanut butter?
well, when I'm getting my salad ready to eat and I'm gonna put some cheese in it, it's like slice, 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 and I'm eating it while I'm making my salad. Well, then that is probably the amount of cheese I should have eaten, but now I also put some in the salad. Yeah, I can eat it like I did the peanut butter for
Right.
sure.
Okay, but what it's gonna do is it's gonna gum up your gut and it's gonna prevent you from really digesting and absorbing well. So you should really hold off and put it in your omelet or your muffins. But in the muffins, I want you to have the mushrooms, the asparagus, the broccoli, and the zucchini. The muffin is just the egg holding all that stuff together. And what's awesome is before you cook the muffin, take the salsa, the green salsa from Trader Joe's, the Valley Hatch Ranch, whatever it's called. It's not real hot, but it's got a great flavor. It's a green salsa. Put that on top while it's cooking, and then scrape the pecorino cheese on top. And make sure you've got a muffin pan that's got at least 12 of them in there. You're more innovative than you think. You're more creative than you think. You're letting your laziness take you down.
Mhm.
And you can't do that anymore because now the doctor thinks you're heavier than you were when you came in last time.
Yeah.
Okay, next time you see the doctor, I want her jaw on the floor.
Well, it's only gonna be 3 weeks before I see her.
Well, in 3 weeks, we can get off at least 12 pounds.
Okay.
Okay, but, and also don't stop yourself. I'm just say, Michelle, I'm sick and tired of being lazy. I'm gonna make Jackie's chicken salad so it lasts 5 days. I'm gonna,
I have stuff chopped up to do that.
here you go.
Almost there.
Okay.
I got it started today.
Well, we all want to see you in that size 8 dress again. And we don't want you starving. We want you eating healthy. And the more you eat, the more fat you're going to lose. It's just what you eat. You don't undereat, you don't overeat, but use your common sense. If you're eating a bunch of goat cheese, what's going to push that through?
Yeah.
Okay.
The salad does follow it.
Yeah, I know. I
know.
want you to not get a habit of eating a lot of the cheese. The cheese is supposed to be in there for a little bit of a flavor.
Can I overeat the goat milk yogurt and nuts?
No,
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 but I feel like I'm doing that sometimes too, but
that's fine. Your body is telling you you need it. Give your body a chance. This trains the brain. Your brain is out of whack right now. You have to train, your brain needs to be trained back again. The habitual ritual will put it back into alignment. You're just out of alignment, Michelle. That's all. You're out of sorts. And it stands to reason for what's been happening to you in your store and in New York. New York's a difficult place to live right now.
yeah.
Okay. What else? What else, guys? What else? What's the protein you're eating after your latte?
Oat yogurt and nuts most every morning.
Okay, so goat yogurt and nuts right after your latte. And then what's your next protein meal?
Most of the time chicken salad,
Okay.
unless I cook something different for dinner.
And then when is your second serving of fruit mostly?
Before that, chicken salad.
Okay. And then you have your second latte, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then dinner
And what's your dinner?
is the chicken salad.
So you're
Or-
doing chicken salad?
Yeah, it's basically, I only have 2 protein meals a day. By the time my life is different now, and I don't get up and go to work every morning like I did before. So,
Are you walking, Margie?
yes,
Okay, when are you doing that?
in the afternoon
Uh-huh.
or evening.
Okay.
So
So do you find that it's hard to find your joy?
I find out usually when I walk. So if it's rainy, I don't get out. But yeah, some days, a lot of days, it's hard to find the joy.
There's like a wavering of sound somewhere. I don't know.
Coming from upstairs.
It's what?
It's coming from upstairs here. I
What do
can
you
hear
got going up there?
That's Bill.
Not up here.
Like a reverb or something.
Yeah.
So you haven't wavered from your lifestyle? What helped you to put on some weight?
Cooking scones or pumpkin bread or butter cookies at Christmas time and fudge and goodies, treats. I have a husband who is the original Cookie Monster.
Well, we really haven't had those. You haven't baked anything in months.
Since the Easter,
Well, Easter, we made a few cookies. Yeah.
Did you eat them all? I don't understand what size dress are you in right now?
I haven't put a dress on, but I think I'm in size 12 pants.
Okay. How tall are you, Margie?
I'm about 5'7".
Mm-hmm. And so you're walking every day for how long?
20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes.
Can
I
you-
live on a main road, so I just walk around our property.
Are you listening to anything while you're doing it, or just walking at a brisk pace?
Sometimes I listen to spiritual music. Other times I let my brain talk to me. I don't know what's going on. Maybe Bill, you should turn yours off. He muted. But now you're muted, Jackie. Or maybe. I don't hear Michelle either, so I don't. That's weird. We do this for lots of Zooms and I've never heard that before. No, I'm not. I heard something.
Jackie, 1, 2.
There you go. Yep.
I had to go back and forth switching off. Okay, so Margie, you got to add 10 more minutes to your walk.
Half an hour.
Yes, 30 minutes, 5 days a week.
Okay.
And
Back to the gym.
well, no, I mean, just go around the circle one more time, or you need to up your exercise.
Okay.
and get your lymphatic system going and get your heart rate up. It's really important. And also, when was the last time you had fish?
Ooh, that's quite a while.
Salmon?
Yep, I don't like salmon.
Really?
I try it all the time, but no,
Really?
yeah.
God, that's like me and not liking candy. Okay, so, okay, what about turkey?
Yeah, we cook a turkey breast every couple of
Okay.
weeks.
Are you having, what's your blood type? Do you know?
I am B positive.
Oh, you're B. Okay, so you could do some lamb. You like lamb?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
We had lamb for Easter.
Okay, start upping your protein and start upping your walking. Get your body moving to where you've got your lymphatic system going. And listening to the music is great, or listen to something that's going to give you a good positive message. I'm telling you, we all have to get on the right track now. Michelle, no more laziness. Uh-oh, you're muted, Michelle. Michelle,
Yeah, Michelle, unmute yourself. There you go. Hmm,
speak. No,
it shows that she's muted.
I don't know why. Ask to unmute. Huh. Let's try to bring her. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Michelle. Shoot.
Oh,
Okay. This has never happened like this before. Maybe. Okay. All right. Can you hear me, Michelle? Okay. We can't hear you, but what I want, okay, but it doesn't matter because you're probably not going to want to hear me say this. But no more laziness. Today's the beginning of the rest of your life. You just hit 60. Dude, I'm 10 years older than you. You can't do this anymore. You got it? Okay. Sharon, what's your protein meal?
Are you talking me or the other Sharon?
Well, you actually.
Oh, okay. I do eggs, and I eat canned salmon a lot
I like canned salmon.
because I do stuff real simply, and I just mix mayo with canned salmon, and then I'll have either cut up zucchini slices or peppers, and I'll just eat that, and I'll take that with me when I'm bringing my lunch. A lot of times.
Michelle, that'd be good for you, Michelle. But you know what, Sharon, you can throw in some little chopped dill pickles are good with that.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I put it on like zucchini slices and eat it, and
That's
put
good.
it with pepper slices.
Okay, so how
I do
many,
that a lot.
how much would, okay, depending on your dress size or your weight right now, where do you want to be in July?
I've got about 10 pounds. I've been, maintaining pretty much because I eat like this all the time, and it's just been the last few months I've gained 10. And it's the same size. They'll just fit better, I'm like a 10, 12, and that's 10, 12 in pants and like 8, 10 in shirts. It's just that it'll fit better,
Yeah, are you walking?
That's one thing I'm getting back into. I haven't walked regularly. I'm trying to move a lot more. I got a rebounder, and I'm using a little more, and I'm trying to get into walking a lot more when I walk 30 or 40 minutes.
Yeah.
My goal is now to do it about 5 times a week. I'm not yet. So I'm trying to up that a lot. I kind of.
That'll make a huge difference. Huge difference.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have, Michelle just went over here. This is like Hollywood Squares.
Bill wants to know where you get the canned salmon.
Oh,
I get it at Costco. They have a 6-pack for, it's gone up now, but it's about 6 of them for about $16, $16.50 or so. They also have it at Trader Joe's.
Yes.
The little pop top ones. Those are good for traveling if you want to pull the pop top on it. They're like $3 per little one at Trader Joe's.
That's awesome. And salmon's got the omega-3s in it. So sometimes I'll take a big bowl and I'll throw some greens in there. I'll mix with the salmon. I'll mix like some dill pickles, some celery, or different like zucchini, different things. Mix it all up, throw it on a bed of lettuce. And then, you know, it's very tasty. All right, so area code 802, is that our other Sharon?
Yeah, that's me in Vermont.
Okay, Sharon, are you walking?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yes, I have been walking. I haven't, over the pandemic, I haven't walked as much as I usually want to walk, about 30, 40 minutes, 5 times a week. That's what I'm trying to, my goal is to get back into that.
Right. No, I'm sorry. I got mixed up with another Sharon.
So
Okay.
that's okay. But that's what my accountability will be, is the walking more now and moving more and starting to work out again.
right,
More.
exactly. Juanita, are you walking?
Oh,
When are you going to start?
this week.
I mean,
I just
tomorrow?
moved, Jackie. I just moved again, and I just have finished straightening this house up.
Okay, well, that's your exercise for now, right? Getting the house
Has-
together.
yes.
Okay, so once you got that stabilized, then, you know, you're not going to sit down on the couch and look at all you did, right?
No, and I've got 2 dogs that need walked.
Oh, there you go. Okay, and Bill, are you walking with Margie, or what are you doing to keep your lymphatic system going?
I can hear you down here from up there, coming downstairs.
Oh, he's coming downstairs. You guys are gonna share the mic?
Ooh, risky.
That's not the only thing we share.
There he is.
Hello. Most of the time, now that it's spring, I bike. I haven't biked a lot. The weather's been a little too cool. And we're over here in New Hampshire, and I don't know, I haven't been motivated to bike for some reason this spring. I get a lot of steps in. I get more steps in every day than Margie. I'm
I don't know
forever
what it
moving,
does.
or I do some of the shopping, and I'm out and about. If I go to Lowe's or Home Depot, I spend extra time, but there's only so much time. I have an edema in my right leg, so there's only so much walking
Yeah.
I can do. So biking doesn't bother me. When I bike, I'm usually out 45 minutes to an hour.
Really, that's good. Well, then you can drag Margie out, or make sure she gets out, and make sure she walks longer. She has to, all you guys have to get your lymphatic system going. You've got to move, you know, and you want your arms, and, you know, a nice brisk walk if you can do it. And if it's walking is hard for the edema in your leg, if biking you can do, then get motivated. There are little stabilized bicycles you can sit. I have one where I sit on the couch and I can do a pedal bike.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's very good. I'll put it in the room so you guys can see it.
Good. Now for COVID, I stopped wearing dresses, but I'm about a 37 waist. I want to get to a 34.
I can see that's gonna go over real big. Well, we're at 6 o'clock, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And we're all in this together. We all have to help each other. We have to lift each other up. And if things get, you know, if you get tense or stressed or depressed or irritated, just stop for a minute, take a big couple of deep breaths, and let go and let God. You have to do what's right for yourself now. and we're all going to help each other stay accountable. So until next Tuesday, thank you guys. And
Thank
I look
you.
forward to seeing.
Thanks. Have a great week, everyone.
Yes, everybody have a good week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good luck.